Hey guys, welcome back. If you don't care, the subscribe button, thumbs up, it must be appreciated. Now, I want to go over something, guys, very important, and I'm not hearing nobody else or see nobody else talk about it. And to me, it's very important, and I think all the other people needs to hear this and know about it. Now, you let me know what you think in the comments below if you want to comment on it. Now, if you think President Trump's tax cut is going to hurt Social Security, let me know in the comments. Personally, myself, yeah, it will bury Social Security. So let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. Now, as I was saying, let's go over this and let's find out what's going on. Personally, myself, I think Social Security would be buried if Donald Trump gets elected for 4 more years. People that's on all these programs that depends on this money every month to live on. And I mean, you bought here. I mean, everything is so expensive and so high. Sorry guys. I mean, it's so expensive and so high. Yeah, I mean, what little that you get each month, I mean, you barely can make it. Most people can't make it. I mean, but it's better than nothing. Yes, it pays bills and puts food on the table, but that's about it. And it barely does do that. So that being said, let's go over this and let's see what's going on. Now, as most Americans is feared, they are feared that President Trump's payroll tax break will destroy Social Security. I honestly do believe that, yes. Now, as you remember, he signed an executive order earlier this year has allowed for a payroll tax deferral, and the public is worried that Social Security will suffer because of it. I don't know if you all remember, but back after he signed it, he made a statement, a live statement, saying, quote, he said, if I get elected president 4 more years, I will make it permanent, the tax cut. Guys, if that was to happen, all of Social Security the program would be destroyed. I'm not saying it would be completely cut off, but I'm saying it would be a major cutback. Major. Something to think about. From November 3rd, think about that. Now, Social Security serves as a critical income source of millions of older Americans. But the program is deep in the throes of a financial crisis that could worsen as the COVID-19 pandemic drags on. Now, Social Security primary source of revenue is payroll taxes. Now, the taxes that workers pay on earnings up to $137,700, that's the threshold for 2020. But it changes from year to year. It just varies. So, but now, in the coming years, Social Security stands to collect much less payroll taxes as baby boomers exit the workforce and divorces. Oh, Lord. But anyways, and as a double whammy, once boomers retire, their appointment to start drawing their own benefits, now thereby creating an additional financial burden for Social Security to bear. And thankfully the program does have trust funds it can tap to compensate for declining payroll tax revenue. Now, keep in mind, up with its scheduled benefits. But once those funds run dry, benefit cuts will be on the table, and that could happen sooner rather than later. Now, millions of Americans have lost their jobs in the course of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, and such, Social Security is already looking at the glaring revenue shortfall for the year alone. Now, that's not the only thing current and further Social Security recipients need to be concerned about, because in August, President Trump signed an executive order calling for a 4-month payroll tax deferral for workers earning to $104,000 a year from September through December of 2020. Eligible earners won't have payroll taxes for Social Security deducted from their wages. Now, for the ones that did, apologize for that, guys. For the ones that did do this, they will have to pay those taxes back at the end of the year. So it's not going to help either way. Either way, it's not going to help. So it's going to hurt you worse than anything. You might think it's going to help you when you're not having to pay those taxes. So I'm sorry, guys. I left my phone on and messages. I apologize. But anyways, it's not helping you. It's going to hurt you. You're going to have to pay all that money back at once. So, something to think about, right? Now, this is furry tax break. Now, this has most Americans concerned. Now, especially 86% of Americans now worry that this new payroll tax break will end up hurting Social Security in the long run. Now, according to this Simply Why September 2020 Retirement Confidence Index, but now are they right? I say they are right, because it will hurt Social Security. It will. Now, it goes on. Now, do you think Social Security really is doomed? It's very possible. If Donald Trump is elected president for 4 more years, it's just not going to be Social Security doomed. We're all going to be doomed. Now, you can like what I'm saying or not like it. The simple fact of it is, guys, the truth is the truth. It's the truth. You can't just sit back and not know what's going on and say, oh God, yes, he's the president, he's the man. If you don't know what's going on in the world today with him running this country, then you ain't got to write and say, yes, he's the man for the job, because he's absolutely not the person for the job. No. He's the worst person you could ever have to be president of the United States or any country. Now, Social Security is in big trouble, but not necessarily any more so because of the president's payroll tax break. Now, the reason, in its current state, that tax break is merely a deferral of taxes to temporarily boost paychecks, and the plan is to have workers pay those taxes back beginning in January. Remember, I said you will have to pay those taxes back. So, ask yourself, did it help you not having to pay those back and gain a little more money? Or is it going to help you come January the 1st when you have to pay all those taxes back, all that money back? Okay. Now, as long as that happens, Social Security won't actually lose out on 4 months worth of payroll tax revenue, but it will just collect that money early next year instead of getting it now. You're going to have to pay it back regardless. If you participated in this, you will have to pay it back. Now, President Trump has stated that he is re-elected in November. He'll seek to have those 4 months of payroll taxes forgiven on a permanent basis. And that could serve as a devastating blow to Social Security. You're exactly right, it will. It'll be a devastating blow. It will. Guys, listen. Millions and millions and millions, God forsakes, and millions of people, depend on this money. People as Social Security, SSI, SSDI, all those programs, people depends on this money. And President Trump wants to take it under? Now, is that who you want for president, you all? For real? Open your eyes up. Now, but we don't know how the upcoming election will plan out. Now, it is not a given that Trump will be successful in his efforts to wipe out that payroll obligation completely. But now, so for now, there is no need for the public to assume the worst. Personally, myself, no, I don't think he's going to win. Am I furry? I'm straight up. No. Second of all, am I for Biden? Well, I'm not saying Biden will be the best man for the job, but also he'll be better than Donald Trump. But now, though Social Security is in trouble and the benefit cuts may happen down the line, lawmakers are also invested in preventing that scenario, namely to prevent the millions of seniors who currently rely on those benefits from plunging below the poverty line. Right now, it's best for working Americans to keep a positive attitude about Social Security. All that we are making every effort to save retirement. Now, so that its benefits are indeed cut, they're not totally out of luck. Guys, let's just hope and pray this don't happen. Let's just hope and pray Donald Trump don't get back in for president. Because if he does, it's just not Social Security that's doomed. The Americans are doomed. Guys, I love y'all. Peace out.